So, if you didn't see Bloodshot because it looked god-awful, you can now watch Bloodshot real soon because is the future going to be shifting to video on demand, specifically now that tons of, well, I don't want to say big films because they're not like your Mulan or Black Widow, but, you know, you got The Invisible Man, you got The Hunt, you got Bloodshot coming out. Yeah, there's
a Trolls World Tour or Trolls 3.
Yeah,
whatever the damn thing is literally not having a theatrical release. It's going straight on demand.
Yep.
Which, you know what? That's actually really it's bad for the theaters, but the theaters currently right now aren't even open. But at least these companies aren't going to be losing out on the sales of the actual movies themselves, and it will help later down the road. So when it comes to people being like, oh, I wait until I'm able to get it digitally, now they're not going to have that wait. You're going to actually be able to have people watching it.
Here's the thing that makes me pissed off about this, and I've seen this so much, and it infuriates me. People are like, wait, Bloodshot and The Hunt are coming out, and they expecting me $20 to watch this for 2-day limited window? I'm like, dude, the film is literally out in theaters. This isn't... Yeah. You're part of the problem if you're one of the people that says, well, I want to see this, but I'll wait for Netflix or Redbox. You're actually contributing more to killing Hollywood than if you were to get, like... I just don't get people's mentality. People are like, well, they should take Black Widow and put it on Disney Plus as part of my subscription. I'm like,
so
no.
you want Disney, a company that is unfortunately suffering right now with everything that's going on, as with every company. I'm not saying just them specifically, but you want them to lose out on $1 million, possibly
billion. You mean?
$1 billion, yeah.
I was going to say $1 million. That's instant.
You want them to lose $1 billion because of the fact that they released it just on Disney Plus.
That's the thing. Like, if Disney Plus was to make a premium tab and be like, hey, 2 days only, you get it right now this weekend, then next weekend, that'd be great. But then people are going to complain about, well, I thought everything Disney Plus is free. It's a no-win scenario. But what I like about this is, I think the next month will prove that video on demand can sustain releases. Because, let's be real, nobody was going to go see Bloodshot in theaters.
I wanted to.
Yeah, but I wasn't going to go. So, you know,
I know.
Bloodshot was like, oh, look, this film is coming out. It's clearly going to get destroyed. Now, had they been like, well, here's this on-demand service, you can have a limited theater release, but big film coming out straight to home, I think it honestly would have made more money at home.
Well, here's the thing, right? I know it's a completely different film from a different franchise and a different platform. Mm-hmm. If, say, hypothetically, they put Mulan straight on Disney Plus at like $15 for a 48-hour rental, right? As of early February, Disney Plus had like 28.9 million subs in the States.
Yeah.
Right? If you add that up, that's nearly 600 million.
Yep.
If every single person did it without having to actually split the price of a movie ticket with the chains.
And that's the thing. Could you imagine, like, let's say, like you said, 28 million. It could be up to 30 now. It could be 25. Maybe they lost some. Who really knows? You know, because the reports
they
always...
reckon that half of every family in the States has it.
Right.
That's a massive population.
So imagine if out of, you know, let's just say, I don't know, what's an optimistic guess as to how many they have today? 30 maybe million?
I would say 30.
I wouldn't have guessed. That's why I was only going by the February numbers, because it's a more solid, easy to go by.
Let's say they have 25 million. Maybe they've lost some due to what's happening. If they were to release Mulan and charge you $15 to $20, let's say if only 5 million get it, you're releasing it on your own home service where you're keeping 100% of the revenue.
Yep.
Now, that is pure profit, and then let's say you release it to, like, you know, other on-demand services, and you're getting a cut of that. There is no way that the film actually loses money. Like, it will make more money than imaginable. So I think it would be a good test, but optimistically, I would test it with New Mutants first.
Yeah, and here's the thing, too. It's like, guys, you go to the theater anyways. There's a lot of people that will go to the theater. say if you're a family of 3, so let's look us. We're a family of 3. We went to go and see Mulan. Alone, just in ticket sales, we would have been spending about $25.
That's because we see it in the middle of the day when nobody else is there.
Yep.
If we would have went at night, it's about $35.
Exactly. So we as a
for 3 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, we have something.
That's ridiculously cheap.
We have a T-Rex, and that's actually where
So,
we would have seen it too.
Luckily, so for us, it's a smaller local one theater. He has 2 theaters that they own in 2 different states, and that's it. They have a membership program.
Yep.
And also, we don't have IMAX or anything like that. It's just a basic screen that's just bigger than others. So it's like, but if we were to go to like an IMAX or something, it's like $18, $19 a ticket.
Yeah.
But we don't have any in the
22,
States. So
up to $22 a ticket. But we're
I
lucky.
say, depending where I go, out the 3 I've got near me, I could pay for a single ticket. I could pay $20 alone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So we're very lucky, and mind you, that's going to save a lot of families money. Also, you have all your concessions inside your own home, so you're able to eat what you want. And if you go to a theater, you're only paying to see it once for that $20. Say if they do it and they're like, okay, well, we'll release it for $20, then you're able to watch it as many times as you want within a 48-hour period.
That's not a bad service, yeah.
No, it's not a bad service at all.
And also, at home, you could be like, well, there's 6 of us here. Whew. Thank God we didn't have to spend that much money, you know? It's like, that's $100 in some places. So, again, I think video on demand, I think this will prove that it's viable. Yeah. And, like, I'm excited to see, because I think there needs to be a,
It needs to be a paradigm shift.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be one, because...
Look at how successful right now, like, Amazon and Netflix movies are. Amazon, we'll go with just Amazon right now, because they have rental movies available. If you have Prime, you don't have to pay the rental fee, but they do have rentable movies there.
Yeah, and then if you're part of Prime, you get cheaper than if some other movies that aren't part of Prime. So it's like they have a good system on there. Like,
so it's not like this isn't something we haven't heard of. It's just on the bigger level of...
I'd say, like, day and date has been a thing for a while. It's not a new concept. Like, it's mainly an indie movie thing that's done it.
Yep.
The only reason why it hasn't really taken off is because no big blockbuster's done it.
Yeah.
And that's because there's been no platform for that. Like, yes, it will. The cinemas and theaters will take a massive hit, but it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go away. Because you look at bookstores. Books are digital and physical.
True.
It's still a physical bookstore. You can go. It can coexist. You can go in there, whatever. It's just a pure case of. And
when it comes
it's a weird situation.
When it comes to theaters, we love going to theaters because we like being able to share the energy with everyone else who's there. So that it goes to your point that it's going to temporarily hurt the cinemas right now. But in the long run, it's not going to, because people still want to have that human interaction. Also,
you have to look at how Hollywood is so resistant to any change. Because they're all run by like these old people. They're set in ways that haven't worked in 50 years. Like, and I can give you a great example. The news, like entertainment news. People would rather watch a 3 to 5 minute video of somebody telling them what the article said than read the article themselves, which will take them a minute. Again, because they want to consume it so they don't have to read it, and they also like a persona behind it and an opinion. Like, the things are changing. Like, I think this video on demand will be a change. Like, they're going to notice being like, you know what? Like, Bloodshot is actually going to make money.
Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Here's the thing as well, right? NBC Universal have been clearly thinking about this for a while.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way they did this quickly.
Yeah.
It just doesn't want to, it's been a week since it's been classified as what it's been classified as. Let's just do it now. Like, they've been thinking about this for a while. And I know people like to think studios like Disney hold theatre chains, like, by the short and curlies. They don't.
Yeah.
They both do. Theatre chains are just as bad as studios.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So, this was always going to happen. I think that right now you just have an excuse for it to happen. Yes, movies like a Black Widow and a Mulan, or probably more like a Black Widow, will have something in the contract stating it has to have a theatrical release, you can have it on demand first and release it later on. You're still abiding the contract. Contracts can always change as well. It's like, hey, we're not going to make money from this movie because nowhere's open to show it.
Right.
Here's the reason why we're going to put this on here, and we're going to make 600 million just for us.
And I mean, of course, you know, you said contracts can change any time. As we found out, Hawkeye, like, was originally supposed to be a movie, and Kevin Feige sat down with Renner and was like, I was nervous to talk to him and pitch it to him, but I said a TV show, and he was like, what? Okay, yes, roll that over into a TV show. So, like, again, contract, if you have a good working relationship, yeah, you're probably smart enough to agree and change it. So, I know, we'll find out.
Someone needs to pull the trigger on this thing.
Oh, yeah.
And if it's not Disney with Mulan, I'll be surprised. Because people can deny it as much as they want. Every studio's talking about this right now.
Oh, definitely.
There's no NBC Universe. People are going to be like, let's watch what Trolls does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's an interesting one. So probably in about a month, we'll have a bigger picture of how profitable some of this is, because in the next week is a few films coming out, and then obviously they're going to keep rolling out. So
I'm just excited. I actually get to watch Deadshot. I love crappy
it's
movies.
so good you forgot its name. I love it.
Wait, I called it Deadshot, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Bloodshot.
That tells you the excitement. You're so excited. You're so excited, Shay.
I love those crappy movies.
That's a 50% reduction in shield money.
Whatever.
So thank you for taking the time to watch that video. If you guys would like more content that we offer here for channel members, which you guys can check out in the little join button down below, we do offer additional content, such as exclusive podcasts and topic discussions, our gaming podcast, Star Wars TV series reviews, Marvel show reviews, DC Universe and CW reviews. We offer personal vlogs, backlog reviews of TV shows and movies, video game topics and Q&As, and of course, in one of our best tiers, we offer audio commentaries on TV shows and movies, along with a bunch of other stuff you guys can check out just by clicking that join button and seeing what is on offer.